Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D, and
Yeah.
this is my wife, and we're going to do a tag team review slash opinion piece on the Child's Play reboot. Now, this movie is about this home releases. Actually, this movie's been out now for about 3 months. So we're kind of late to the party, but that's fine. It's never too late to do a review. You may have seen the review, you may not have seen the movie, so we're just going to give you a heads up. Maybe you on the fence about picking up the home release. We're going to help you make a decision whether or not to pick up the home release. And we're going to actually compare this one to the original Child's Play. There's going to be some comparisons going on. Real quick, this is the 7-movie collection. I absolutely adored 1 and 2. And the Cult of Chucky was good, in my opinion. Some people didn't like the Cult.
That was pretty good.
The only one I didn't like was The Seed.
Oh my God.
The Bride was okay, and 3 was okay.
Oh,
so
why did they come up with that?
This is the original. Now on to the reboot. So for me, the reboot, I walked into it with pretty low expectations. I didn't know what to think of it because I knew enough to know that this particular Chucky was not possessed. It was an electronic thing. And I was like, wow, how are they going to pull that off and make it like Child's Play? But when you see the movie, you'll see that they did it right. The guys who wrote this, they did a really good job. Now, a lot of the reviews when this came out was kind of mixed, but I'm here to tell you that I thought it was a fantastic modern take on an 80s classic. So I can give you some spoilers because it is out on home release. I try not to give spoilers when the film is still in theaters, which I don't do a lot of new films. The Joker is coming up. I did a quick little rundown on the Joker without too many spoilers for you. But back to this. This doll is totally digital. It's Wi-Fi connected. It's made by a company who's a home automation company. So they got, little mechanical robots, vacuums, thermostats, all of the Wi-Fi stuff, TVs, refrigerators, all of that stuff.
That's totally relatable to today.
Totally relatable to today. And this doll acts as a hub. And you program it through your phone, and it acts as a hub. It can control all your devices. It's amazing what this little thing can do. And they pulled it off, and they did it right. It's a good film. The doll is weird looking when you compare it to the 80s doll. Looking. It looks really weird.
I just think he's weird looking.
But the saving grace for the doll was the voice. Mark Hamill did the voice. So, he's it's Mark Hamill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mark Hamill did do the voice. You can't beat him for his voice talent goes. He's like he's a legendary voice actor. So I'm going to pass it over to Key and let her give you my opinion. I'm going to jump back in with some more going on in this movie.
My opinion of this movie was that it was pretty good. I liked it. The movie was good. The storyline was good. The cinematography was good. It just kept you interested. What I didn't like is all the gore and stuff. It was just a little too gory for me. But then again, I don't like all that slash and gashing going on in my movie. So I liked it.
Okay. So for me, it was a little gory. Not too bad. The body count wasn't even that high. I think what was kind of jacked up was he killed the cat. Actually, in the beginning, he choked the cat out. He damn near choked the cat out, but he ultimately killed the cat. He turned out to be very evil. Now, again, because this doll was not possessed like the first Chucky was, he didn't have a soul. So the wrong that he learned through programming was from what he saw. So essentially, Andy and his friends taught the doll how to be violent by watching violent movies in front of it, laughing and cheering it on. Chucky thought it was okay because this Chucky, his mission was to please Andy. He wanted to be his friend. He wanted to be his protector. He wanted to do anything to appease Andy. So when he saw Andy partake in the violence and enjoy it, it made him violent. And very violent he was. Now, this Chucky is different because this Chucky could walk on his own. Well, the other one could too, but this Chucky was smart. It could control things. In fact, there was one scene where he was controlling like an automated car that came to pick someone up, and he took control of the car. And this doll, guys, you got to check this one out. If you was on the fence about this one and you thought that how could they remake a classic, and then take away the now, for me personally, what I thought was going to ruin it was they took the possession aspect out of it.
True.
So when they took that out of it, I said, nah. And I didn't even go to the theaters to see this. I waited for the home release.
Yeah.
But trust me, with the possession aspect of the movie out the window, this is good. And I hope they do continue on in this series. Because if you think about it, this doll can download his likeness into anything. Mm-hmm. So you can't. Now, me personally, I think it would be much harder to kill this one than the first one. Yeah. Because he does not have a soul. So he can be downloaded now. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens with the Child's Play franchise moving forward.
Oh yeah.
That's my take on it. I'm gonna let Key wrap it up, guys. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about the future of this franchise?
The future, this is definitely, I guess, a new alternate universe or modern times. I like it. If they come out with another one, I would definitely check it out. They do have a lot of wiggle room to do a lot more with it. Mm-hmm. Because I think it was really good, and it just kept with the with today's day and age, technology, mm-hmm. and also kept with the core and the theme of Chucky. I mean, I really did like that they brought back his name, Chucky.
Yeah.
So they were going to change it or give it something different, but they kept with that. And yeah, definitely. Especially what you're saying that how his personality could be downloaded into something else, because because we've seen that in, what is it? Well, we probably did, but this kind of maybe in like part 2 might be like iRobot with Will Smith. You know how they just had.
Sure. So they can do a lot with this franchise. Definitely. They can do a lot with this doll being digitally connected. Need a bride. So they can do a lot.
This and he don't need that. And it also kind of teaches us a lesson that we need to be cautious of what we watch in front of our children.
Yeah.
But that's something else.
So that was our take on Child's Play. We'll be doing more of these together as new movies come out. Yeah, so I'll probably invite her back to the show, guys. But again, this is Dee, and this is
Key.
This is the Movie Bay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.